Imagine this. In a world where speaking your truth feels like climbing a mountain, most people freeze at the base, afraid to take that first step. But what if I told you that the truly wise among us have mastered the art of self-advocacy, turning potential conflicts into opportunities for growth? It's a startling reality that according to a recent study, 90% of individuals have hesitated to voice their opinions at least once in the past year and a half. Yet, asserting yourself in challenging moments isn't just brave, it's transformative for your personal life and connections. While everyone dreads those awkward pauses and tough talks, intelligent folks employ strategies that seem counterintuitive to the rest of us. The good news, with minor adjustments, anyone can cultivate assertiveness and thrive. But here's where it gets controversial. Are these tactics really difficult for average minds? Or is it just a matter of practice versus privilege? Let's dive into 8 powerful methods that sharp thinkers use to defend their boundaries. Methods that might puzzle those not accustomed to them. We'll break them down step by step, with extra insights to make them accessible even for beginners. Prioritizing self-advocacy. It's all too common for society to encourage us to prioritize others' needs over our own, often leading to burnout or resentment. However, true strength in communication begins with knowing your desires and articulating them without apology. A research paper in the Journal of Cancer Education highlights how self-advocacy empowers individuals, ensuring their requirements are addressed and fostering healthier dynamics. Those who genuinely care about you will appreciate your honesty and support your well-being. If someone consistently dismisses your expressions, it might be time to evaluate their role in your life. And this is the part most people miss. Sometimes, standing up means walking away from toxic relationships. Embracing empathy even in unempathetic scenarios. One lesser-discussed strategy that clever individuals employ, often baffling to others, is infusing empathy into tense situations where it seems absent. As psychologist Karina Schumann notes, empathy drives positive actions like forgiveness and support, benefiting everyone involved. By stepping into another's perspective with kindness, you gain clarity on their motivations, which can de-escalate conflicts and promote constructive dialogue. Ideally, reciprocity would prevail, but even if it doesn't, this approach keeps interactions calm and effective. For instance, imagine a heated debate with a colleague. Pausing to understand their viewpoint might reveal underlying stress, turning a standoff into a solution. Paraphrasing, to prevent misunderstandings. Effective communication hinges on active listening as much as on speaking clearly. Focusing solely on your delivery can lead to costly errors that erode trust. When uncertain about someone's message, rephrase it in your own terms and seek confirmation. This builds mutual understanding. Don't hesitate to request the same from them if confusion arises. It's a hallmark of assertive, intelligent behavior, and practicing it can deepen any relationship, like ensuring a family discussion about finances stays on track. Ditching passive phrasing. Fear often leads people to opt for indirect speech, which obscures their true feelings. Take wanting your partner to help more with chores. Instead of the vague, "It'd be great if the dishes got done," try the straightforward, "I'd really appreciate your help with the dishes tonight." Relationship expert Roberta Shaler points out that such ambiguity stems from avoidance, potentially breeding frustration. Being intentional about directness not only clarifies your stance, but also invites genuine responses. Controversially, some argue this directness borders on rudeness. What do you think? Does assertiveness sometimes come across as aggression? Steering conversations back on course. Recognizing when a discussion derails is a subtle yet crucial skill for the astute. If topics veer off track, gently redirect by acknowledging the detour while refocusing. For example, say, "I value your point, but let's circle back to our main goal later." This maintains productivity and respect, a tactic that average folks might overlook in the heat of the moment. Timing sensitive discussions wisely. Bringing up important matters can feel urgent, but rushing in without considering context might backfire. Factors like fatigue or stress can influence reactions. Think of proposing a big change right after a freshly exhausting workday. Instead, choose moments when everyone is receptive, enhancing the chances of positive outcomes. This mindful timing is akin to planting seeds in fertile soil rather than rocky ground. Monitoring tone and nonverbal cues. Words carry weight, but tone and body language amplify or undermine them. Picture scolding a pet lovingly. The message gets lost in the delivery. Smart communicators stay aware of their posture and vocal inflection, keeping them open and composed. As therapist Lissy Abrahams explains, a gentle tone builds trust, while sarcasm can alienate. If tension rises, a quick breath or brief pause can reset things, applicable beyond romance to friendships and work. Focusing on underlying intentions. To advance relationships, reflect on others' motives while trusting your instincts. This guides conversations toward shared goals, preventing unnecessary conflicts. For example, if a friend seems defensive, considering their intentions might reveal insecurity, allowing you to respond with compassion. Jennifer S. Wilkov, a renowned motivational speaker and author, champions these principles through her work with Speak Up Women, emphasizing women's empowerment in expression. What are your thoughts? Do you agree that these strategies are difficult for most, or have you tried them with success? And here's a provocative twist. Could prioritizing self-advocacy sometimes be seen as selfish in a culture that values harmony above all? Share your experiences or disagreements in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Related stories from your tango. 11 simple habits people who love their lives practice every single day. If you feel miserable in life, these 2 habits are probably the main reasons. 11 things people with common sense stop caring about after a certain age. People who go from closed off to highly intuitive usually do these 10 things. 11 things introverts find relaxing that extroverts can't stand. 11 tricks of people whose lives get better every single year that miserable people overlook. 6 things socially intelligent men do differently the second they enter a room. 11 things smart people quietly observe about you without you saying a word.